Good morning, everyone. How are you today? It's a beautiful morning here. It's kind of good weather, I would say, like not so hot, not so cold. Though it's a little bit cloudy, but it's completely okay because there is no rain. Good for walking. Let's walk with me and talk about environment and SDGs. So what is environment? The living things and non-living things, what we can see surrounding of us is called our environment. So it's kind of complex system with all the living things like, of course, human beings, animals, plants, trees, including the microbes which we cannot see in our naked eyes. Those are also part of environment. At the same time, the hills, the rivers, the soils, the air surrounding us, all are the components or parameters of environment. So why it is important to protect our environment? Because every day we hear in the news like we have to protect the environment and everything. Because if we do not protect our environment properly, it will certainly cause some disasters. Like, if we do not care about the air environment, atmospheric environment, and you just release the greenhouse gases and carbon dioxide as you wish, it will cause the global warming. The temperature, global temperature will increase. That will change the climate and increase the natural disasters like typhoons, cyclones, super cyclone, hurricane, like this. So it is very much dangerous. So we must think about the environment. We must take care about the environment very much. It is number one. And number two is that we have to protect our water environment. We have to keep the water clean so that no pollution can be caused by the human activities to the water environment. What does it really mean? So we should not throw our garbage, our waste to the river or surface waters like ponds and everything. And we have to keep the waste in the waste treatment plant or incineration plant or in the sanitary landfill to protect the environment. Like this, we should protect the air environment, we should protect the water environment, and as long as we have to protect the soil environment as well. So compared to the other two environment, soil environment is not so much considered to be protected because people do not see what is going on under the soil. So if soil pollution happens, we cannot see from our the surface, but actually it causes the great damage. I'll give a simple example of it. If the soil is polluted with the chemicals, then soil biology or the microbes who live in the soil, they will be affected first, and from there the earthworm or the other living creatures who live in the soil, they will be affected or contaminated with that chemicals. And if some birds or avians or chickens, they eat that insect, they will be bioaccumulated in their body, and the chemicals will cause harm to them. So these cycle, and if that chicken or bird or avians will be eaten by the human being, that chemicals, for example heavy metals, that will come to human body and be accumulated in human body, and that will cause the cancer and everything. So this is a kind of cycle which is extremely important to know everyone, why soil environment is so important to protect. So we should not pollute the water environment, because if the water environment is polluted, then fish and other shells will be affected with that, and it will come to human body and another animal's body, like that cycle as I mentioned earlier. So this is the thing. If some parts or some parameters of the environment is affected or contaminated or polluted, it will certainly cause the damage to ourselves, our human beings, at the end of the day. So all of us should be very, very careful to protect our environment, say water environment, air environment, and at the same time the soil environment. So we should not use so much chemicals, so much fertilizers in our field. Rather than, we should keep them in limited use, and we should make them as much as less possible. That will make our environment happy. So the nature or the natural things are the most important to conserve the environment, to protect the environment from deterioration and other things. So this is one thing that what we can do to protect the environment. Like, we should not throw the waste in the river. We should not throw the industrial wastewater to the river without prior treatment. And at the same time, we have to be very careful about the soil environment to protect from the pollutions. So I think that's all from today. Thank you for staying with me all the way, and hope to talk with you in another day with some another topics. And it's a beautiful local road in Japan, you know, one of the most beautiful environment and protected environment in the world. The pollution level in Japan is very low. They always care the environment. They do not throw the waste here and there, and they just keep everything clean as much as possible. So this is the one of the secret why Japan's environment is so beautiful and why the things are so clean here in Japan, because people care their environment. They do their jobs perfectly and completely what they wanted to do, and they know how to clean their environments. That's all from today. Thank you very much, and see you again. If you like this video, then please like and subscribe for the similar video in the future, and have a good day. Bye bye.